Shadow of Aquarius.
What is a shadow of Aquarius? I mean, I'll throw it out there, but you expand. Like they want to be the star, but they're lying.
Yeah, I mean, I always look at Aquarius as like, here we got to deal with people. And, most of us, like, we don't really like other people. We don't really, I mean, we have our Libra relationships of the people that we love, and we have the people that we talk to all the time with Gemini. But when we get out into the collective, it's like, these people are in my way. Like, I hate being in traffic. I hate the people at Costco that are walking too slowly in front of me. And, having to deal with the collective is super challenging because we have all of these ways that we can control who we are and be in our comfort zone as we move through the other signs. And then we get to Aquarius and we have no control. And, there's this whole conformity rebellion thing that always goes along with Aquarius, where you conform and then you're okay. You rebel and then you're ostracized, but then, you're conforming for a minute and then you're looking around. You're like, I don't like this. I don't agree with this. So there's always this dance that we're doing between, do I like this? Do I hate this? Do I like this group? Do I hate this group? And then where do we stand while we're also doing that Saturn thing of trying to create something that is workable, right? Trying to create structures that actually work for all of our likes and dislikes and our differences. And, like, that's hard.
And well, they have to live it. You can't fake this shit, And I think with Pisces, their karma has been, I look at them all the way back to Age of Aquarius. So Age of Aquarius, that was hot. That was Atlantis or whatever. That was when the whole world knew it. The world fell. You became worth nothing. And you became like the weird guy or the weird woman at the party that said weird shit that everyone freaked everyone out, which then when the Bible came around, we identified as you were Satan, you had the bad things. And then you just went more and more inward because you couldn't like be your magical self because we didn't allow that stuff at all. Knowing world history, we didn't allow it. So their karma has been like, they have not been able to like get their value for what they're worth in the world because we just didn't care about that commodity at the time, but now it's flipped. It flips all the way over. And I think, they've now the world's their oyster, but I'm also seeing them honestly start to love themselves. I am seeing, of course, now it's like, you knew because the intellectual little games they would say or things they would say that they must love themselves. They think they're cool shit because they always kind of were always cool. Of course, they're always cool. They stand back a little bit. They don't give you the whole picture, But now they're actually like bringing out their inner, more of their childlike self. I've seen them warm up and get sweet and sentimental. I think it's all that just I don't know melting the iceberg or rising of the vibration.
Yeah, and I think Pluto in that sign it's already working its transformation magic. And the Aquarians are always the front runners, right? They're the ones that we're there to watch because we're saying, oh, it can be done differently. Oh, okay, because you're modeling it. And Pluto's in there saying, like, hey, it's okay to be different, right? And that was part of the last 5 years is there was this very strong message that you're not allowed to be different unless you fall within this one, sort of, unless you're in this group or that group. And so the Aquarians are starting to step out and say, yeah, I am. Okay, I can finally like be my quirky, interesting, unique self without worrying so much that it has to be in a conformity.
I think Uranus through Taurus did them well, give them a new fourth house, like better cushions and just like, comfy. And so that now they're facing fears in their career because Black Lilith is in Scorpio. That's their house of career. They're here to draw lines. Their career, their legacy is that they make distinctions between things. And distinctions might be like, no, it's not this, it's a special this, or is it that, they're here to like, because they're frequencies and they can read frequency really well. And so they read us in a level that we don't read ourselves, or at least not now. It's culturally popular, and so I think they are out there making innovations like, no, this is a bad, let's add this lightning bolt to this lightning bolt. And that's the innovation that you get with Aquariuses. But personally, yeah, it's been money hugely, like anger coming out. Why am I not successful? Why am I held back? What's the world not doing? That sort of thing. A lot of anger, repressed anger I found with the Pisces stuff for them, frankly. And also their intellect. They have Aries in the third. So they're very arrogant about what they think. They've always had to be. I can see they're always defensive. They're the word wizard, so yeah, they're defensive. But I think their own arrogance got in their own way of seeing things, and that's where it's healed with Chiron for them.
Yeah.
Where and they don't tell, they're not openly arrogant. You have to like get to know them, where you go, oh, that's where they're, because they're very good at being congenial always.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's just a high level of intelligence and mental activity.
Hmm,
And, if
incredible.
you're being respected for that, then it feels great. But if people are poo pooing you, then of course you're going to be like, hey,
Right.
don't you see me? Don't you understand that I have what it takes?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think also too, they thought they were smartest in the room, and they were. You know, and so suddenly their
Smartest,
stuff's
but also the quirkiest, right? So it's like you can be you can be the smartest, but if nobody is accepting of you, then it doesn't
right.
really matter. And so there's always this balancing act, and I think Pluto's helping with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Pluto gives courage. I mean, when Pluto's in your sign, you suddenly have strength, courage. Like you
Yeah.
really, you sit up erect in the seat, and you're like, whoa, like Pluto's there, like we're going, whether you like it or not, is the energy of Pluto. And so you are, if you just like lean into it, it'll just push you, give you a free ride to wherever you're heading. Just don't let it crush you. Right? Interesting.